Okay, I figured I'd just pop on here, and so many people have been asking me like, why are you traveling? Where's this coming from? So I figured I'd just pop on and give a quick explanation, and because I think it's something that like a lot of us go through in life. Basically, I was living my life in a way that I did not feel full, and I kept kind of chasing after some golden opportunities, and I wasn't feeling it. Like I was going after things that just looked shiny, but none of them were really like being like, oh, I'm home. Like this is what my heart wants. And so I figured, like, I know I love traveling, so I know like my heart wants to travel and explore the world and see how big the world is and meet new people and expand my horizons. I mean, traveling I really find very humbling. Like you realize like you're just a tiny little dot in this huge universe, which is really kind of nice. So basically what I'm doing here is that I took a flight to Spain. There was no like nothing very deep, but Spain, when I would kind of sense where I'm gonna go and I would think of the different spots, Spain had that tiny extra, like, I don't know, I had a tiny physical sensation in my body when Spain came up. So I knew that I had to be in Spain. That's how I wound up here. And right now I'm on a journey where I'm really learning to listen to what my heart is guiding me to, following the feeling. And not always. I was on a Zoom call the other day and we were discussing following the feeling. The feeling doesn't always feel good. That is a key thing that I don't think everybody understands. Following the feeling doesn't always feel good. Sometimes it's really hard and really scary. Like it was exciting for me to fly off, but it's really scary. Like it wasn't like, oh my gosh, like, wow, this is amazing. It wasn't. It was scary. And like, I went through very lonely times in the past 3 days where I was just like, oh my gosh, you're alone. But I know that I'm following that feeling. And that's really what I'm doing here, is really learning to follow and learn to listen. The first day that I was here, it probably took me like 6 or 7 different changes of clothing until I was like, oh, this is what I want to be wearing. Because I was having a really hard time being like, is this what I'm doing? It's a silly example, but really, like in life, learning to follow your heart is such a critical, like, for me at least, like it's something that really, life becomes smoother when you follow the feeling, because I believe there's a master plan. You don't have to, but I do believe there's a master plan, and I do believe that when we follow that feeling, the master plan is always playing itself out, even if you don't follow the feeling. Okay, I'm not making that up here, but I do believe that when we follow the feeling, life just goes more smoothly and you feel inside more in alignment with your higher purpose. So that's really what I'm doing here. And every time before I make a decision or before I go somewhere or do something, I stop and I just wait. What is the feeling telling me? It could sound all lofty and weird and whatever, but the price of not following the feeling was just waking up in the morning feeling like, what should I do today? Oh, another day. And it's not a life for me that I want to be living. I want to wake up and be like, oh my gosh, let's see what is in store for me today. So that's basically what I'm doing here. And every morning I wake up being like, what am I doing today? I have no idea. Let's follow the feeling. And I'm really embracing the unknown. And it's scary and it's huge and it's exciting. So yeah, that's really a little bit of a summary of what I'm doing here. I will try to update you as things unfold. Just as much as they're unfolding for me, they'll be unfolding for you. And yeah, I'm learning the delicate balance between being and doing also. Like, do I make things happen? Do I make a plan and show up and be like very proactive? But then where do I leave room for the being? Right? To follow the feeling. Where do I leave room? Do I make plans? So I'm really learning to fine tune that balance between being and doing. I think that's something that a lot of society struggles with. So that's really, it's exciting. It's exciting and it's sometimes challenging. And yeah, so I'm really excited that you're here on my journey with me. And I'm really excited to keep you updated and keep you posted and reach out, talk to me. I love connecting with people on human levels. Okay, can we just say that? Like, if you relate to what I'm saying, and if you want to connect and chat and whatever, shoot me a message. Like, no shame. A couple of people have done that, and it's so nice to just be like, oh my gosh, Javi, I totally relate, and I get that, and I'm going through the same thing. And then life is just richer when we have real, authentic connections. So if you relate to anything that I'm saying, or you want to chat and you want to hear more about my journey, you want to share about your journey, reach out to me. Like, I'm honestly always all for one-on-one connections. I know this is like social media or YouTube or whatever, wherever this is, but at the end of the day, you are a human being watching me, another human being. So just human to human, and not like human to screen and this random person videoing. Reach out, talk to me. Like, I'm a human behind the screen, and I love talking to other humans behind the screen. So sending so much love from Madrid in this adorable little bike shop. It was a bike shop, now it's a cafe. I'm gonna sit down and do some computer work. I don't know exactly what yet. We'll find out, check my emails and see what opportunities arise. And sending love and light and just so much courage to everyone out there to follow the feeling. Follow your heart. Follow it. It's scary sometimes, and it doesn't always feel so good, but it feels so right. So, love and kisses from Madrid, and yeah, have an amazing day. An amazing day. The universe is a good place.